Have you ever pondered why your recent summers seem unbearably hot, or why your winters are not as snowy as they used to be? Have you noticed sudden shifts in seasons or extreme weather events becoming more frequent? These aren't merely coincidences or fluctuations. They are signs of a planet in distress. You may have wondered why these changes are happening and what they could mean for our future. You're not alone in your observations, and there's a scientific explanation for this: climate change. Scene script: climate change is not a myth, it's a reality, and it's happening right before our eyes. Let's take a moment to unravel the causes, starting with natural phenomena. Yes, nature does have a hand in climate change, albeit a small one. Think of volcanic eruptions. They release particles into the atmosphere that can block sunlight, leading to temporary cooling. However, this effect is short-lived and localized. Another natural cause is solar radiation. The sun's heat varies over decades or centuries, which can affect Earth's climate. But remember, these fluctuations are slight and cannot account for the rapid warming we're witnessing. Now let's turn our attention to the elephant in the room: human activities. Deforestation, for instance, is not just about losing beautiful forests. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, one of the primary greenhouse gases. When we cut them down, we lose crucial allies in fighting global warming. Then there's the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil and gas for electricity, heat and transportation. This process releases vast amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, leading to a rise in Earth's average temperature, a phenomenon known as global warming. And it's not just carbon dioxide. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas released from landfills and agriculture, especially from the digestive systems of grazing animals, traps heat 25 times more effectively than carbon dioxide. Nitrous oxide, another powerful greenhouse gas, traps heat nearly 300 times more effectively than carbon dioxide and is released from agricultural and industrial activities and during the combustion of fossil fuels and biomass. These human activities have led to a significant increase in greenhouse gas emissions, pushing our planet's climate system into uncharted territory. The Earth's average temperature has risen by nearly 1 degree Celsius in the past century, faster than any other period in the past 2,000 years. Our actions, as insignificant as they may seem, are dramatically altering the Earth's climate. We've set the stage and the consequences are dire, but don't lose hope just yet. In our next segment, we'll explore how we might engineer our way out of this crisis. Stay tuned. Climate change isn't just about hotter summers or less snowy winters, it's about the very survival of life on Earth. It's an intricate tapestry of cause and effect, a cascade of events and repercussions that resonate far beyond the thermometer's reading. Let's talk about extreme weather events. They're not just a nuisance. They're a life-altering, infrastructure-breaking, economy-shattering reality for many. We're talking about hurricanes that are growing in frequency and ferocity, droughts that linger longer, and wildfires that blaze with unprecedented intensity. These are not just anomalies, they are the harbingers of a world reshaped by climate change. And then there's the rising sea levels. It's not just about losing a few beaches or seeing coastal properties swallowed by the sea. We're staring at the potential displacement of millions of people worldwide as their homes become uninhabitable due to flooding or erosion. Let's not forget the melting ice caps. Beyond the plight of polar bears stranded on shrinking ice floes, it's about a global ecosystem thrown off balance. The Arctic and Antarctic are not just scenic landscapes, they are critical regulators of the Earth's climate and sea levels. And the loss of biodiversity is not just about the extinction of various species, it's about the delicate balance of life, the intricate web of interdependence that sustains our planet. Each species lost is a thread pulled from this web, potentially unraveling entire ecosystems. The human toll of climate change is immense. It's not just about adapting to hotter summers or finding new homes when the sea claims ours. It's about the threats to food and water security, the displacement due to natural disasters, and the societal upheaval that can ensue. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's a humanitarian crisis. It's a call to action to each one of us, a challenge to change our ways, to rethink our relationship with the Earth, and to strive for a sustainable future. The consequences are here and they are real. It's time we face them. While the situation seems dire, there's still hope. We have the power to slow down, stop, and even reverse some effects of climate change. Let's delve into the realm of geoengineering, where science meets innovation to tackle this global challenge. One of these solutions is carbon capture and storage, a technology that can literally suck the carbon dioxide out of the air and store it safely away from the atmosphere. Picture an enormous vacuum cleaner, but for greenhouse gases. It's fascinating, isn't it? Then there's reforestation, a more natural approach. By planting new trees and restoring old forests, we can harness the power of nature itself to absorb carbon dioxide. Imagine millions of green warriors standing tall, fighting for us in this climate battle. We also have solar radiation management, which involves reflecting a small portion of the sun's light back into space. Think of it as a giant parasol for the Earth, helping to cool our warming planet. But let's not get carried away. While these technologies hold a lot of promise, they are not a silver bullet. They cannot replace the need to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and conserve our precious natural resources. We must remember every little action counts. Our survival depends on our ability to adapt and innovate, but most importantly, to take responsibility for our actions. So where does this leave us? We've journeyed through the causes and consequences of climate change, understanding how our actions have driven this planetary crisis and how they continue to affect our daily lives. We've seen how rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events are not just distant phenomena but realities we must confront. We've also explored the promising field of geoengineering, an innovative approach to mitigating the impacts of climate change. From carbon capture to solar radiation management, these solutions offer a glimmer of hope in our ongoing battle against climate change. But remember, the power to enact change also lies with each of us. Small steps like reducing, reusing, and recycling, or bigger ones like switching to renewable energy, can make a significant difference. Your actions today can shape the world of tomorrow. Remember, every action counts and the time to act is now. Thank you for watching, and please share this video to help raise awareness about climate change.